What's up, everybody?
What?
Come on, let's run
No,
it.
we're going. Now
All
we're
right,
going from this
for
point
real.
on. So, we got our first special guest. This is Quan. You guys may know Quan from the World Star videos.
Mr. World Star right here, aka West 25th, aka my brother.
Flame Life.
Flame Life University, man. Y'all go get that mixtape when it come out. But anyway, this is the third podcast. Nadja, let's get right into it. What is we going over?
Alright, so the first topic is Lil Nas X gifting Billy Ray Cyrus a Maserati. Me personally, I feel like when you first get your little deal or whatever, you need to hold on to your fucking coins before you go and splurge, because he just has the blueprint of a one-hit wonder to me. And it's just like, bro, you never know when you gonna get that money back, my guy. And you over here spending all this money.
In my head, I'm like, that's a huge hit.
This way.
That was a huge hit though.
Yeah.
What's
Huge
the
hit.
shit?
But like, I'm with you when you say that shit though.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like I'm gonna take my side of the street first before I even help a nigga out. But I fuck with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I fuck
at
with
the
the song.
same
I
at the
fuck with
same
song.
time though, it's like you have to pay homage to where you fucking got your shit from. And he was slowly on the decline already, and he kind of was already he turned a big hit into the biggest hit, nigga breaking records and shit. I also think Columbia Records was like, nigga, we need to make this shit keep moving. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah,
think he really
probably.
bought this nigga
And
no
they brought
Maserati.
Billy Ray in that shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's a. But everybody's gonna be like shocked because he's not even a country.
Dude, right.
Right. Like it's just like okay.
I
But-
personally feel like he should have not he should have. I don't know the nigga and shit.
His
but
whole get up, he got the country hat on, the little earrings and shit like that. His whole get up is. Let's just see
But-
how far that goes.
But what if his next song is not a country song and that shit ain't hard?
Exactly.
That's gonna be.
And he just bought Billy Ray a Maserati when this Billy Ray can fucking afford 6 of
He
those
gonna be like,
bitches.
hey, bro.
Can you return that money?
Hey,
You
man.
tell my
Hey,
man, I need
man.
something
Hey,
back,
man,
bro.
I need at least
I need some
80%.
help.
Nah,
Can you,
personally, man, that Maserati would have been for my mom's, my nigga.
Right,
Billy Ray
like,
Cyrus could buy his own damn Maserati.
But they doing everything on the scene right now, so they trying to.
Yeah, it's
make
a
him hot.
publicity stunt.
Right.
I get
For
it.
sure.
I get it.
But like delving back, I think it would have been better if the nigga would have just been like an ATL nigga. Yeah, you made this song, you had the cowboy hats. Take the cowboy hat off so niggas could see like, yo, nigga, I can make whatever type of song you want. You want some Panic at the Disco, nigga? I got you.
You want some trap shit?
The question
like,
is, did he fail?
Did he
it's
fail?
too early.
That's it.
It's
Like,
too early to tell.
what you gotta do is just like you gotta keep that hit going, keep that whole thing going. Now
Mhm.
that song's gonna be hot for about a year
Yeah.
or two, and you probably even gonna see it on movies. You know, the trailer of a good movie.
Yeah, one. But
Right, like
it's eerily reminding of a song about a fucking Southeast Asian bear that's black and white. You remember
What?
that song? Panda?
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of got lost too.
Yeah, it's like.
And we thought that was Future the whole time when it first came.
Yeah, but then we thought that nigga might be the future. He made Timmy Turner and all
I
that shit.
actually like that song.
I did
Me
too.
too. But
I
then
like
what
that
happened
shit.
after that?
Well, he has an album that's coming out. Like,
Who's talking about it?
nobody.
They should be. That nigga's cool as fuck. He got all that shit, man. I like the dude, but at the same time, that's what having the biggest hit in the game, followed by lukewarm, gets you. And that's why
And
I
then when
say
you
take the cowboy hat
Come
off.
up from the streets and everybody see that shit. That's what'll take you further.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't get it. I didn't
I will
sign no
say
deals or nothing.
one good investment he did make, and I saw this on Twitter. Lil Nas X did go out and buy himself a condo.
Yeah, that's
Like,
off
he's not
the
renting.
rip.
He
That's
bought
what's
himself
up.
a condo. And I feel like that's the first things first. Get yourself a home base. Get yourself a house. I would have got a house. I would have bought my ass a house.
Hey,
Fucking man.
that's what
Like-
the little young nigga did. Blueface
Yep.
bought his $1 million crib
Yep,
in Cali.
buy a
Like that
house.
shit was dope.
Yeah,
Right.
That was dope.
Get you a crib.
But
Get you a house.
the big difference between like a Blueface and a Lil Nas X is like on one set, it's funny I said set. Blueface got the set behind him. Niggas don't fuck with him after the Nipsey shit for a little bit, but then boom, he back at it buying AMGs and shit. But he got whack behind him. He got a nigga that's
Right
seasoned.
behind him. Yeah.
He's seasoned in the game. He knows what he's doing.
Can I talk about something about Lil Nas X that some people may not know of unless you're a Nicki Minaj
Of course,
fan?
run that shit.
Because you guys know I love my Nicki Minaj.
Who
Lil
don't,
Nas
though?
X
That
used
that
to be. You saw she got some new surgery done. She looking real good. But I'm sorry, hold on. That's a little.
That ass.
No, but like Lil Nas X used to be a Nicki stan.
Really?
Yeah,
who?
a Nicki Minaj stan. He used to run Twitter accounts and all that.
Really?
And he used to call himself Nas Minaj. And from what people are saying is that he is gay.
Well,
but
he should have
you
wore
know
one of
how-
those wigs right over there.
Yeah, I have a wig stand over here, guys.
I'm sorry, like.
But I mean,
No, but I'm just saying, you know how hip hop treats gay artists, though.
but it shouldn't be like that because I
shouldn't,
mean,
but
he
that's
made the
just
damn
what it-
song. You got hood niggas around here talking about horses in the back. You got my man Ben Staples in the video. Everybody fucks
And,
with you,
and
bro.
he's working hard though.
He is working hard.
I'm gonna take it this way. Like when I found out that what's the nigga name?
McConan?
From,
McConan.
No, Jimmy, Slim Jimmy from
Mm.
that when he wrote, I found out he wrote Formation for Beyonce, and I was like,
Well, that's different.
Yeah,
but it's just like
it's along the
That's
same
different.
line.
No, it's
Up
not.
and, like-
Because that's not the same as being gay. Like, that's having sex
Yeah.
with men. Like, it's different
But
when you
the
write
reason
for
why I
women.
say that is because like it was a bunch of gay niggas in that video,
Yeah, of
edited
course.
faces and shit like that, and I did not know that shit
But
until.
as a man, that shouldn't bother you. You know that don't bother me. Or you know what I'm saying? If you want to live like that, whatever, do your thing. But if you are the gay artist and like coming in the game trying to hide it as opposed to embracing it, like yo, this is what it is. Especially when you breaking records from the jump. If you put it out there, you
Lil
could have
Nas-
broke barriers.
Lil Nas is blocking anybody that is just like, oh, I remember when you used to run that Nicki Minaj account and you're
He's
gay.
hold on,
He
he's
blocks
blocking-
people.
Did that
Yeah, he
happen?
blocks
Like-
people. Yes.
Didn't know that shit.
Because it's different how, like, that's why I like McConan, because I didn't know he was gay until he came out and was like,
Right.
oh, by the
Tuesday
way.
is gay.
Bro, are you
Tuesday is gay.
kidding me? Like, it's 2019. You don't know that I Love McConan
I
is
don't
gay.
know that shit.
I
Yeah,
know
he's
it, but
gay.
I don't
hard.
even-
But it sucks because as soon as he came out and was like, I'm gay,
Niggas
everybody
wanna
cut
fuck with
him
him.
off.
What's that boy name?
Who that?
Frank Ocean.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Tyler, like, damn.
But Frank
so we
Ocean,
both-
but Frank
we all know
Ocean,
what the
Frank
fuck going
Ocean
on,
writes
all
music
that.
for Beyonce also.
Boom.
Frank Ocean was making money before he even got in cahoots with I
Damn sure
He was
was.
a songwriter and was making hella money.
And he also finessed Def
Yep,
Jam
he
Records out
finessed
of
Def
like
Jam
$20 million.
Records,
Wow.
Frank
Okay.
Ocean's that nigga, bro. I love Frank Ocean.
So I'm gonna put this on wax to
So
the way
Frank
I feel.
Ocean is bisexual, though.
Was I mean
Bisexual is still gay.
I'm bisexual, and I think bisexual men are not gay. I think they're bisexual.
Really?
They're
I
bisexual.
learned something about
I've
you
dated
today.
2 bisexual guys. Daniel is the first straight guy that I've ever been with. Why are you laughing?
I mean,
I dated 2 bisexual guys.
You learn
before.
something new every day.
Yeah.
you do. But you gotta be understanding and just
Right.
I'm not-
I get it. I'm
not
bisexual
understanding
myself,
this.
so I date
I
other
get it.
bisexual people. I don't mind it.
But I mean, shit. At the end of the day,
This is new.
if he wants to be himself, I feel like now's the time to do it. Because if you don't do it now, you might suffer a designer fate, or even worse, a McConan fate, where it's
Yeah, you don't
like,
want
okay,
the McConan
yeah,
fate.
everybody fell in love with who you are, but they were scared of who you actually are because you didn't put it out there.
I miss
I mean,
McConan.
He broke fucking Drake's record.
I miss
like,
McConan so much.
He did?
Yeah, most streams. I miss McConan too. I'm not trying to sugarcoat that, but
yes.
and
the code,
yeah,
adult so
All
much.
that.
No.
not like that. You've been
Keep-
trapping on these hoes too much.
Bro, what's that song? Bro, what's that shit?
All
I
them
used to-
shits go.
No, help me out,
teach
help me
you
out.
how to whip,
No, help me out.
swerve on them.
No, the
I
other one
know,
where it's
I know the
just
whole
like-
fucking catalog.
Where it's just like, bruh, it's like I went to work and
Mama called me on the shit
I
track.
get the money and get turned.
I
How does
get
that
the
shit?
money.
How does that shit
Yeah,
go?
that's that Carnage.
No, sing the song so I can like.
We've been on it. I like to
I
get,
get money, get
turn.
turned. I like to get money, get
turn.
turned.
Yeah, nigga, go hard.
Never heard.
I
But
like
you
that
see,
song.
nobody should fault somebody because of sexuality, especially if they're making bangers like
Nah,
that.
you should never do that.
Nah,
think
I
that's-
feel like if they're not
that's
fucking
fair,
you, it
like-
shouldn't be a fucking issue.
I feel like you're a little insecure in yourself if a rapper doing what they fucking do. Because truth and be like, don't
Dude,
knock me
so
for this.
There's a lot of rappers who
What?
on the DL. That ain't even gonna let you know.
I had a client tell me
Yeah,
that
I know.
young
Don't
drug
talk about that. I don't want you to jeopardize your job. Don't talk about that shit.
young drug.
We'll tell you about that shit off camera.
Whatever, bro.
But we ain't gonna
Especially
talk about that on
if you
here.
from Atlanta, bro.
You
I mean,
know,
you
a
probably
lot of
know
these
some undercover
niggas
gay
be
rappers,
CEOs,
and that's
for real.
cool. But at the same time, if you don't own up to it, man, you make niggas shocked. Next topic, though.
All right, so look
I
at
make
this topic.
music,
Let
we
me
make
know
music,
if
we
you,
all make
Daniel.
music.
Let me know if you personally want to talk about this topic, because I know you got some close ties to that.
I don't give a fuck, right? I mean, nah, let's skip it because bro ain't really hip to that. He don't know about that. I mean, not because he's not into pop culture.
We
in
can
that
give
way.
him. We can ask him his opinion on certain.
All right,
things.
run it. All right, so
Okay, so as you guys know, I love Flavor of Love. I love New York, and it sucks
As
that
do
this
I.
generation today does not have any of those today.
The
What?
first queen of the whole fucking thing, that reality show, that was the first fucking queen. I'ma say that.
Yup.
That bitch read that shit because they had my eyes going.
Hey.
And I was never like 15 or some shit like that. I remember this.
hey, she
Bruh, you
always
old,
smoking this.
bruh.
Don't do
Bruh,
that.
I was in middle school watching I Love New York.
Hey, don't do that though. I just remember her always smoking a Newport 1000. That bitch be long as fuck.
Right.
Flav loved me.
Flav
God
loved me.
damn it.
No, she was
I'm gonna
talking
eat
about
Kentucky
no. You know
Fried
what she
Chicken with
said?
Flav,
She was
goddamn
smoking a cigarette, talking about. I just know his dick is big. I know it.
Oh,
I feel
God.
vulnerable in the middle because y'all can like. And I'm
remember
in the
this
middle.
shit, bro.
That
Like,
shit happened.
She's
I was
like, I
glued
just
to that
know it.
What do you?
So,
yeah, man.
as you can see, we are fucking yearning for some shit like that in today's TV, bro. All we got is fucking Love and Hip Hop and Black Ink Crew. Fuck that shit, bro. We want some of that old shit. So, MTV was like, you know what? We're gonna give the Jersey Shore, Pauly and Vinny, their own show like that called Double Shot at Love. And me and Daniel have been watching Double Shot at Love.
Whew.
And honestly, all we keep thinking is, damn, Flav wouldn't have done this. Damn, Flav. Bruh, we're at episode 6, right? They haven't fucked no
nothing.
bitch yet.
You remember Flav used to have them
In his
In the
hoops,
room.
hoops,
Exactly.
man.
In the room.
Hoops.
And this line was, yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. You know hoops had them hoops. Yeah, boy. I had them.
Yo. That
Like,
shit,
for
and
real.
then, you know how Flav used to have the girls do challenges?
Yeah.
They do challenges.
All the bitches.
They don't let the girls do challenges. They're
Y'all
like,
don't say
okay,
bitches
y'all.
in a
So
derogatory
We're
it
way.
sounds
gonna do
like,
some
to
shit
me,
and-
it sounds like, okay, you have to go ahead and hit this challenge to finally get the dick, but we ain't gonna show y'all everything.
Nah, you just don't show
Nah.
the covers moving or they close the door to the
That's
shit.
what Flav
And Big
did.
Rick outside.
Right. Big Rick.
Y'all might be
No,
too young
but
for that.
in the Double Shot at Love, though, their form of hooking up, and I know that's Jersey slang when you kiss somebody, it's called hooking up.
They be
But
kissing, bro.
they be like, oh, you hooked up with so-and-so, and they just be kissing. Like, they don't really... And then they started off with 20 girls in the house.
It's episode 7, and there's still 13
There's
girls
like 12
or
or
some
13
shit.
girls.
Me personally, I don't think that I would watch a show like that. I'm not racist. I'm not on that shit. Like, but
Oh, it's funny you said that, because there's one black girl, straight from Jamaica.
This is the
She
part.
got patois, everything. She's bad as fuck. In my
Yeah.
opinion, she's the cutest girl on the show other than Elle, that
I
like
need to check
Italian
her
woman
out.
bitch.
See, now you might
But
watch it. It's
All
crazy.
the girls
she
in
ain't
the
gonna
house.
make it though. That's black.
No,
I mean, it's
she
a white
might.
thing.
No, chill, because she might make it. Pauly D love the bitch.
They
Like,
And
gonna
all-
get into like the last
listen,
and third
listen,
episode.
listen.
They be like,
nah,
All
she's
the
crazy,
girls
though.
in the house hate her because Pauly gives her all the
'Cause
attention.
she bad.
He be like, yo, I want to take her here. I want to do this with her. And me and Daniel was like, bro, you might as well cut the show off and just take
Yeah,
this
just
bitch
take her,
because,
fuck
bro,
it. You
she
like
the
her.
baddest bitch on the show. She got a little accent.
Yeah.
She a little crazy, but it's only because
Hold
she
on, I'm gonna
loves
stop
so
you right there.
much. Like,
She's real fucking crazy,
She's
bro.
crazy.
She's crazy as fuck. And
crazy.
at first we see this is why we're talking about it. At first we were like, all right, this girl's crazy as fuck. That's why all these girls don't
Right.
like her. But after a while, we started looking at it, and it's like, as a game show, you supposed to do all this shit. You supposed to try to get this attention. You
Right.
supposed to try to fucking.
so like if in my head, like if she don't make it, she's gonna be. a
Oh, she's
popular
gonna
thing
probably
on
be the
Instagram.
next
Yeah.
show.
On Instagram,
Yeah.
she's
She
gonna
gotta be
pop.
the next
Everybody's
show. She
gonna
gonna
know
get her
her.
own
So
show.
either she does it on purpose or she's trying to get that. But what I'm trying to get at, or you could say it like, we started realizing these bitches really be hating on her
Yeah, they
because
hating
like
on her.
they're not doing that.
Yeah.
And nigga, if I'm on a game show to win Nadja's heart, nigga, I'm about to do everything I can to be around this
So let
girl
me ask you this.
all the
Let me
time.
ask you this. If a girl, say you take a girl to a roller skating ring, right?
Yeah.
This bitch can skate. But because she on a date with you, she's like, oh my God, I'm falling. Oh my God, pick me up. I'm falling, blah, blah, blah. Isn't that some shit that a girl would do if she want to get with you? So
Ain't
you
that
can
what
feel
she's
like a
supposed to
man
do?
and
She
be like,
want me
oh,
to
let
pick
me.
her up.
Right.
Exactly.
So that's
It
what she
depends on
doing.
if I like her, cause I'm.
But if
Right,
you-
but you
alright,
like
just
her.
get your ass
Right.
out.
You like her though. You like her, and the other girls
Yeah,
in the house
yeah.
are like, oh my God, you keep picking Nikki for this. Oh my God,
Yeah.
you keep picking her for that. But at the end of the day, he liked this bitch. She's the first one he even made out with in the house. Like he's like, bro, I fuck with this
That
bitch.
was
Like,
mad. I'm like, bro, he kissed
he
her.
even
Like,
seen her turn up on bitches.
I
bro.
had similar situations like that, not like that, but like that. Like just as a young nigga growing up, and I got this one, I got that one, I got that
shit.
one, but this one, I was like, yeah, bro. Let me get off that shit. Next subject, bro. I'm going to
where
So
you
basically-
going with it?
So basically, bro, people are trying to say, I've seen other YouTube channels say this, is that they feel like the girls in the house, because they already eliminated the Asian girl, there's one biracial girl, and then there's Nikki, and the rest of the girls are white.
Biracial girl bad as fuck.
Yeah,
though.
she
She's
bad as
more
fuck.
than
She got freckles. She's real cute.
Yeah.
But Nikki's fine too. But anyway, a lot of people are trying to be like, all the white girls are teaming up on Nikki
I
because
wish
she's
I
black.
could see this.
Hold on, I'll show
yeah.
you real quick, y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all gonna
I
have to get the
see that shit.
intermediate.
Mm.
Y'all gonna have to get this intermediate real quick because I'm about to show him what Nikki looked like.
Yeah, she's
Real quick.
not bad on the eyes.
This
nah.
Nikki right here.
Nah.
And she's strong, bro. She'll
Hold
beat
on,
a bitch
hold on,
up.
hold
Hold
on,
on, this
hold
her Instagram picture.
Nah, I want to see this right here.
Yeah, that's Nikki, bro.
You see what I'm saying? Of course he gonna be like, you know what I'm saying?
Snatch waist.
Bruh, he all over Nikki, bruh.
Hey,
And
let me
she
see
be,
her
look,
ass.
she be popping off. Bruh, she built real good, bruh. Nikki is a real good
Is
cat.
it a
Nah,
It's her
quarter
right
off the
here.
ass
that's the light skin one right there.
Is
Wait,
it bouncing
hold
off
on.
the quarter ass, or is it like
This is the
Yeah,
girl
those
with the
some.
freckle. That's not a good picture of her.
No, it's not, but it's not bad either. But at
Hold
the
on,
same
I'm trying
time,
to show you.
I say all that just to say like, yo, bro, like, you can't be mad at
I mean,
somebody.
sometimes you can tell from the front if a girl got ass or not. You ain't got to see the back. You can just.
But this is her just like chilling, and she still looks cute. Like, she's real cute.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
can't hate on
I wouldn't
on somebody
mind
for
waking up
doing what
seeing
they
But
it.
this
do.
is her competition. This is the second cutest girl
No.
on the show.
That's
or
nose
whatever.
job.
You see what I'm saying?
I like that natural
Yeah, she
shit.
ain't even on it. That is definitely not natural porn. She definitely.
That's
not.
not?
Section. No. Okay, this is Nikki.
I thought it was the same girl.
This is Nikki, the girl we're talking about.
Okay.
I mean, true.
Like, I wake up in the morning, smell her morning breath, and be happy about that. Like, yeah.
So, do you think that it's ironic that everybody sees this girl doing
As a
what she's
threat,
supposed to
right,
do,
doing what
and
she's
then
supposed to
try to
do.
make her seem extra, or do you think it's just like
It's
she
the
really
show,
extra?
That's not, she's trying to win.
Thank
She's
you.
about to be known.
I mean, I'm not to
Everybody
sound
knows
biased
that.
though.
You told me. Y'all told me. I don't even know nothing about this
Because
woman.
at,
trying to
how
win.
the show started, they pulled a prank on the girls and was like, because it's two dudes, it's Vinny and Polly. And at first, Vinny was like, "Oh, I'm just a wingman. Y'all are gonna date my dude Polly." And then Polly came out and was like, "Oh, I'm a wingman. Y'all gonna date my dude Vinny." And then episode 3, it was like, "Oh, just kidding. Y'all dating both of us."
That was the same episode.
Nikki-
It was long.
Nikki knew from the jump when Vinny was like, "Oh, I'm the wingman. This is my dude Polly." Nikki was like, "Okay, I'm dead set on Polly." And then even when they were like, "Oh, just kidding," she was like, "I don't give a fuck. I still want Polly. It is what it is." And
A lot
she
of
been
bitches
getting
was
on
Chris
Polly,
Cross.
so now all the bitches are like, "Oh my god, blah blah blah." She attention hungry, blah blah blah. But she's like, "Bro, I told y'all from the jump, this is what I want."
What it sounds like, bitch, I'm better than all you hoes.
Pretty much.
I don't give a fuck.
Pretty much.
You can't do shit. I'm winning this shit. But if she doesn't win, she's gonna be that known bitch.
The bad-
She's known.
Bruh, there was even a point where she packed all her bags up, bruh. She packed her bags up and was like, "I'm going home. Fuck this show. When I want somebody, I want somebody." Polly was like, "Whoa. Don't pack your bags. Don't pack your bags. I want you to stay here.
Yeah,
Please
That's what that
don't."
shit
Like,
do to you, man. It's like sweet nectar. Nah, but for real though, At the end of the day, bro. At the end of the fucking
I think
day,
they hate
they're
you,
not going home with no Jersey bitch, man.
No, they're not.
At the end of the
That's
day,
how I feel about
if
it.
I'm making a fucking dating show and I live in Florida, I don't want no Florida bitch, man. I can go outside and find a Florida bitch. Like, Nadja, you were a catch. You ain't from here. Whatever. That's a rarity. And if there's not, it's Navy, baby. She got problems. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Stupid.
I don't know. But at the end of the day, bro, regardless, you gonna go after the Navy baby before the ratchet one. I mean,
Oh
shit.
God, no.
But all the fucking bitches from where they live is, this bitch is garbage. She's garbage. Like, come on, bro. Anyway, next fucking topic.
Let's go to the next topic. Now,
Keep doing you, Nikki. Fucking
right,
win.
keep doing you,
That's
Nikki.
what you want.
Keep doing you.
God damn.
And then, now just to end on this, like, Polly has a daughter, right? And Nikki seems like the type of me that is like, I'm gonna take care of your kid type shit. She is kind of crazy. She likes that type of household type ideal. I feel like.
But she said she's never been in a relationship for more than 3 months.
Nikki never been in a relationship for more than 4 months.
I mean, maybe nothing ever worked out with her. You know, like when you deal with like niggas who got money and shit like that, they just like, it's
Okay,
so
now
many
imagine
opportunities.
you go on tour all the time because Pauly D's a DJ. He be on flight all the time. You got bitches coming at you all the time. So you need a bitch that's gonna be confident in you not cheating. And this bitch has shown signs of being kind of jealous. Like,
I mean, as well she should, but you know that's just how it works. Like
it is.
Like you gonna see something, you can have something at home. You gonna either know my job, love my job, and fuck with me or not. Like,
yeah,
men gonna do what they do.
Yeah.
Is you gonna trust me, love me? Like, what I got going on the road has nothing to do with what I got going on back home.
So is you saying you about to do you on the road? What you saying, Paul? What you about to do on the road? Like, see what I'm saying,
Next
right?
topic.
Because then Nikki gonna come for you and cut your
Hey,
ass,
but
right?
for real, to a certain extent, not even on no Steve Harvey shit, ladies, if you out there, nigga, to a certain extent, that fucking, it can't be jealousy, but discern is attractive because you care, but at the same time, don't be fucking crazy if you know a nigga not doing shit, bro.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
I feel
Come
that.
on now. Your tattoos are so fresh, bro. It's
Right,
like
I've been
feeling
looking at it
life.
too.
You
I'm
want
just
some
like,
A&D, nigga?
Yeah.
Don't put nothing on it.
Nah,
just let it
just
breathe.
leave it. Next topic.
Okay,
Goddamn.
so all three of
I
us
just
don't
see
know
that.
shit about this topic. I just saw it on Donkey of the Day, and I wanted to talk about some little shit there. So basically, this girl posed as a deputy, aka like a CO in the jail, to free her boyfriend from jail. So in
Was
her,
it in Florida?
girl, I don't know where it was, but in my
Sound like
brain,
some
when I
Florida
see this, I'm just imagining the girl in like a cosplay outfit going in talking about inmate.
While we're
Get
talking
out.
about this, why I say pull it up, see if it was in Florida. Because, first of all, damn bitch, like, that's stupid
Bruh,
as
she-
fuck, but you
bruh,
must have loved that nigga.
she a rider,
You must
bro.
have been, what?
She a rider.
Damn.
She
That's
got
like,
15 years, bro. She a rider, dude.
ooh. God damn. Like, I wouldn't do nothing like that for you, Nadja. I'm sorry. I'll give you some JPay money, but I ain't finna try to
Bruh.
break you out of prison. That's not even jail. Look at this nigga
Bruh,
smiling,
this nigga
bro.
look ugly as
You knew what time it was.
He's smiling. God
It's in
damn.
Arkansas.
Well, that's close enough, god damn it. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god.
She pled guilty to forgery and being an accomplice to escape and criminal impersonation in the 2nd degree after helping her boyfriend escape from the Washington County Detention Center.
Did he ever make it out?
Hold up. So let me freestyle this shit. If you were black,
Oh, you know what she did? She didn't even dress up. She got a she got a fax machine, faxed the jail,
She tried to
fake
give him the
release
fuck-
papers.
if you was a black woman, we would say stupid bitch. What the fuck is your mind at? Like,
That's true.
really?
That's very true. I would have
Like,
definitely
really?
said that. Like, you would have
But
got
that is a only white person crime. Only white people do shit like that.
He was about to
Yeah,
get
'cause they be
extradited.
down.
He was about to get extradited.
Yeah.
So she faxed over that shit and was just like, "Hey, bro, he good. Release him."
Where the
Wow.
fuck was you finna go? Like, was you finna hightail it to goddamn Mexico? Like, what the fuck? What's the angle?
They actually released him from jail, and then 2 days
Dog.
later, they contacted the sheriff's office, told them what was happening, and they saw a video where she was visiting him, and they were like, "Oh, this is the
Away
same
with it.
bitch."
She
Wow.
got away with it. How do no? See, you don't get donkey of the day for doing that.
Yeah,
that's
that was
fucking
strategic.
Genius.
It's not like you got caught in the same
Could
day.
you imagine?
He was out for days.
Could you imagine if you got a
What?
murder charge and your girl backs to jail and gets you out? But how the fuck did you get caught? That's what I want to know.
Let me
How
see
did you
that.
get
It's
caught?
all you do it, but don't get away with it.
Bro, nigga, you need to get to Mexico ASAP.
Phew.
Bless you.
They-
ASAP. AS fucking
Okay, this is how they got
AP.
caught. 2 days later, an actual deputy from that county contacted Washington County and was told what happened. And they said, we do not have a deputy Crenshaw. And that girl's name was Crenshaw.
With a K.
Right. So, so after they did that,
Oh,
they
God.
looked up.
Yeah.
They looked up surveillance of
That's
who was
disrespect.
visiting him, and they were like, "Oh wow, okay, she looks familiar." So then it just went down, and they were like, "All right, bruh, he was out for 2 weeks. He was out here for 2 weeks, bro. Why did you not leave? Why did you not go to Mexico?"
Nigga, fuck that. I would have been in Peru by then. Nigga, you got me wherever there is an extradition law.
This sounds like a broke ass crime. Okay, nobody can go nowhere. So I'm gonna hide my nigga right here, and then maybe if the shit pop off, it pops off.
They were in fucking Arkansas
She
smoking
probably
meth
wanted some
fucking
last
for 2
minute
weeks.
dates. You know how that go.
What?
Last minute date.
Damn,
Like, okay, if I get caught, I'm done.
Oh my god.
God.
Like, when you first said this, I wasn't expecting these type of fucking developments, right? So he gets 30 years and now she got 15. Like, you could have just waited 2 years and got a conjugal
No, the dude pled guilty
He's not gonna
and
get no
sentenced a
conjugal
year, and then was
Got
given
no
credit for
Yeah.
167 days because of what he did, right? But
Oh, he got a
the girl got 30 years in the State Department of Corrections, but suspended half the sentence.
So she got 15
15
years.
Wow.
And some
this
good
nigga got-
time. She might get about, I don't know.
Bruh, what
Bro,
in the
this
fucking
nigga-
crap?
No. This nigga got. You didn't even finish it. Let me put the. Hold on, because I'm gonna read it from a parolee standpoint, probationary standpoint.
Probation
This
here.
nigga got. It's the same thing. He got a year with 167 days served, so he has 160 something days to go. This bitch is gonna be in here for 15 fucking years.
You
bro.
know what?
Ride or die
I
goes
love my
wrong.
bitch, man.
But I
might
gotta
break
get
her
it.
out. I might break her out, though. I love my bitch, man.
Bruh, why you
I ain't never met no woman like that. I'm coming back for you, baby. I swear to God, man. Don't worry about
On
it.
some
I'm
real
out,
shit,
but I got
might
you,
as well- I don't
bitch.
know where my vape is, but
Stupid ass nigga. Stupid. I ain't gonna say it because I gotta watch my slang, nigga. Stupid. Bitch,
Very
you stupid and.
Oh,
I'm
my
gonna let that go.
God.
I'm gonna let that slide, nigga. Like,
God.
I'm upset though is because,
Pause.
bruh,
This
you
nigga was
tried
only
to
facing a year.
listen. You tried to break somebody out of jail, not prison.
yeah, prison's
Jail.
impossible. You don't break
It's like
somebody
Bob-
out.
You tried to break somebody
Yeah,
out of
the electric
jail.
fences.
It's like, really?
Jail's the only place you can break.
Bruh,
If
he
you try
was
to break
only gonna
somebody
be there for
out,
like a year.
that's the problem.
Like
That's
he wasn't
my
gonna
problem.
be there. Like, bitch, you couldn't hold your composure for 365. Like, bruh.
Hey, if I do some shit that's serious and I get a year, I'm about to do that shit standing on my head, bro. I might fight a
Right,
couple
and I'm about to
niggas.
be right in here working,
Eat
doing my
some-
thing.
eat some
Bruh, you gonna have
biscuits
to
and
sit
gravy.
because you made those decisions.
Yeah,
Like, bruh,
if
what
I got
the
bond,
fuck is
I'll
wrong
be
with
out.
her?
But see, he already had 167 days
So he was
served.
in there for a minute.
He got 200 days left. He's out.
She probably ain't had no dick since like forever, so she was like, let me break this nigga out.
I wonder what
Bruh,
shit
she
looks
better go
like.
to fucking Adam and Eve. What's wrong with her? Like, bruh,
With
you better go to Adam and Eve, baby. What's wrong with you? Like,
Now it's
what
gonna
the
be
fuck?
like this, cause you gonna be in there on some oranges.
Yeah,
and
scissor
black
forever.
shit.
It's scissor forever.
Oh, fuck.
All in all, bitches gonna take your pussy. I hope it hurt when they do it.
How
Whatever.
would
I'm
that
sorry.
hurt?
I'm not
Like,
sensitive
what?
to this subject. You a dumb bitch.
I
You
think-
should have been black, so I call you
You
a
can't
black
wish
bitch.
rape on people. Even if she do
Yeah.
get with a bitch, that shit not
I don't
gonna
think
hurt.
it's gonna hurt.
It's
She
not
sounded
gonna
like
hurt.
she should have been on EBT.
It
Credit
sounds
card
like she
scan.
just really miss her dude,
From
but
the
she's
hood.
a dumbass
It's
and went a
fucking stupid.
dumbass route.
I'm
Like,
sorry, bro.
That was a
I
dumbass
just can't
route
believe.
that she took.
Usually, like if
So,
this,
but I hope that shit hurt.
if this nigga,
Wrong
yeah,
with you?
you got the wrong one. But if he was facing like a life sentence or some shit, I'd be like, true, you
If a
down.
nigga, bro,
Right, you gotta put
if a
it
nigga
in
would have
your
said
life.
this, bro, listen, bro, this is fucked up. We gonna move this situation to the
Like
next one.
Doja Cat move.
Move. Move.
Oh, you're perfect for it.
All right.
Anyways.
All right. Action. Hold on. Okay, so the next topic is Wendy Williams' son goes to jail for assaulting his dad.
Wait a minute.
Somebody's got
Okay,
something
now
to
we're
say.
gonna be very sensitive on Wendy Williams.
Why?
I love you. I love you. I fucking love you. I'm telling you this, like, Quandale Freeman. I'm saying my real name.
She
I
gonna say that
love
shit and be
you.
like,
Alright? Let me tell you something. What they do? How you doing? Bitch, how you doing? I love you. So before they talk about this shit has nothing to do with me, I ain't got nothing to say about you. I loved you. Even when a nigga cheated on you and all that shit, I would never cheat on you.
What you?
Mr. Freeman. Mr. Freeman. Flame life.
Come on, let's give him a fucking.
So I'm gonna make your day. This don't got shit to do with Wendy
No, it
because
don't.
Wendy.
That's why I'm just letting them finish. Like, yo, this is like, all right, I feel you speak the truth, nigga.
So
But no.
okay, but no, you're knowledgeable though. So you know how Wendy's husband been doing all that fuck shit,
Yeah.
right? So
Hold on,
Wendy's
let's talk
son-
about the fuck shit he been doing though.
No,
This
hold on. I
nigga-
just want to let him understand the topic before we
God
go on a tangent.
damn.
So Wendy's husband been on that fuck shit. So since Wendy was like, okay, we're getting a divorce, Wendy's husband took their son out to go to a shopping center or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in that shopping center parking lot, we don't know what was said or what was done, but all we know is Wendy's son felt
Put the
some type
paws
of
on
way
that
towards
nigga.
his daddy and beat his ass. And the cops were called.
This was a big guy.
Wendy's son is about like 18 or 19,
Yeah,
I think.
that's
a
allegedly.
grown- right,
I'm not
Grown
sure.
ass man.
Right. So the cops came and arrested him for assault, and he went to jail.
Did
and
he beat the shit out of him, or did he just?
They say
he punched him in the face. Yeah,
but he went to
punched
jail,
him.
so
He
I'm
went
pretty
to jail
sure he
for it.
got a lick in.
Wendy,
Right.
your son should have did that. He should have never. That nigga should have never cheated on you. I still don't understand that. You like Oprah to me.
That's how I feel
in my
too.
head.
Like if you gonna cheat on my mom or you gonna hit on my mom, bro, I'm gonna beat your ass, like, bro.
And especially this bitch pays all the bills.
Right.
First of all, she
Right.
paying this shit because nobody knew who the fuck that nigga was anyways. Just like, well, damn, Wendy.
I turned the fan down a little bit. I hope you guys ain't tripping.
Bro,
But
keep the fan on loud. What's wrong with you, bro?
that shit ain't
I need
cold.
the fan. Bro, I'm
Anyway.
not cold. I'm drinking.
What I got to say is like when you get to a certain point, I remember when Cannon beat my old stepdad ass. My brother beat my old stepdad ass. Nigga was being reckless. He seen me. He was talking to me a certain type of way one day. You just had to get your ass beat. And then nigga, oh see, I love you, bro. I love you. Come back. That's how they be. But when you do fuck shit and you raise a man, you gotta accept the fact that this nigga is a man.
Yeah.
You fucking got the mama acting. I don't got no problem with Wendy, bro. I ain't gonna insult your babe.
I like Wendy.
Yeah, she has a job. She does it well. She's hip hop history if you think about it.
Right.
She goes
been in
way
this game
back.
since the 90s.
Like
Right.
you gotta respect
Bro,
that
Wendy
shit
fucked
regardless.
Biggie, bro. That's enough.
Who?
Wendy fucked Biggie.
She did.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? I didn't know that.
Wendy fucked
Didn't know
Biggie.
that.
How you
Yeah, she
know?
I
did.
didn't know that. Like, damn. Okay.
Yep.
You know what? Okay. I'm good.
Rest in peace, Nip. Anyway,
Rest in
motherfucking
peace, Big as well. Damn.
man, of course.
Like, we doing this. RP Tupac, nigga.
Alright, but seriously though, like at the end of the day, if I was that nigga, I would have kept my distance because you know this nigga feels some animosity, bro. This nigga, bro, he done put her through so much, bro.
Since he was young.
You
Since
got
he was
this-
like 13.
I'm not gonna insult his side thing and shit, but you can't have no dime piece. When I say dime piece, she giving you everything you want. You driving her Bentley truck with your side bitch.
You bought your side bitch a car with her money.
You know.
If I was her son, I would have been beat that nigga ass.
But you gotta think
Yeah,
though, imagine
yeah,
if your
yeah,
stepdad,
yeah.
imagine, not fucking stepdad, imagine if your daddy, like, out the sack.
Oh,
That's
you
your
definitely
daddy.
finna get
Your
it,
daddy been
nigga.
cheating on your mom with the same bitch since you were 12.
Bro,
And now you a grown ass man. And your mom is like, okay, you grown. Because that's all Wendy was doing. She was waiting for her son to be grown. So that she could be like, okay, you grown, you get it. Imagine being a grown ass man and your daddy, oh yeah, we cool. Nah, fuck that shit, nigga. What the fuck was you talking about? Like, you trying my mom, bruh? Like, what's up?
it's
Beat his ass real quick.
crazy though, because most people, when they're in that same predicament, alright, if it's like, even when the real dad steps aside and there's a stepdad, the real dad will come try the stepdad if the stepdad ain't treating that baby mama right.
Yeah.
So for you to be the real
If
dad
he
and
still love her.
Nine
Not even
times
that.
out of 10.
If he love his
but
kids,
that's the
he gonna step the
principle.
fuck
Exactly.
in.
It's about your
Yeah,
kids
that's your
now.
kid.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, you
That's
ain't gotta
your kid.
apologize.
No,
That's
you
real
don't.
facts.
I kind of slipped that.
Nah, that
Yeah,
what
'cause
you
it's like,
said
bro,
makes
regardless
sense.
if you fuck
But
with
at the
baby
same
mama or
time, you
not,
love your
that's
kids, so it's
right.
love. So for you to be the real
Like, how do you feel
dad,
if another nigga was beating your kid, bruh? Like, bruh.
First of
Oh,
all,
shit.
ain't nobody gonna touch.
See what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Nobody.
right. Like, bruh.
I'm just like kind of overlooked that shit.
nah, you saying real
Nah, you
facts.
straight? No, for real though.
But that nigga's definitely fooling, and like nigga, you should have
And
had
in my opinion, to back you up though, I feel like when you have a child with somebody, bruh, whether you don't like them or not, you gonna always love them, bruh. Because they
That's
were
real.
a part of bringing, like, bruh,
Yeah.
you gonna love them regardless.
your kids is a
No
goddamn
matter how much you
reflection of
say,
that
I
person.
hate you, blah, 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 you love them, bruh. Because
Right.
at one point, you was in love and you brought a child. into
And
the
your
world,
kids is half of
regardless.
them.
Right. So it's just like, bruh, I stand by what you said earlier because you gotta love that person.
But yeah, nigga, if I'm still with somebody and I'm cheating and I got a kid, nigga, I'm doing push-ups every day, so this don't happen, nigga. You got caught slipping, boy, and you deserved it. You fucked up.
But I feel like every man though, when you do have a kid, there's a point, and usually it happens when the son is like 13, 14, 15, where you fight your daddy, bruh.
That's what I was
You
saying.
fight your daddy, bruh.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
Put that shit in reverse. Cause
Okay.
I'm from age.
If there's no respect, you do.
Daddy put it on your ass and grandma and all them niggas. Like, no, you don't never do that to your parents. Like, you might go, this is what you do. She might tell you wash some dishes or do something stupid. You be like, man, this bitch always fucking with me.
Wow.
But what you do is you go in your room and silently talk shit.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a, okay, come on, so have you ever had a moment where you're 13, 14, 15,
Give it to me.
and you're getting a whooping?
No, I stopped getting ass whoopings after 10.
When did you stop getting ass whooping?
10.
Okay, so when you were 10 and you got an ass whooping, was there ever a turning point where you did not put your hands on nobody, but you kind of asserted yourself like, bruh, nah, this ain't it no more.
When I
bruh.
stayed in Eureka Garden, I'm not gonna forget this shit.
If
My
look
grandma,
up Eureka
Look up
Gardens. if
Eureka
you don't know
Gardens
where
in Jacksonville,
Man,
you know what I'm
damn.
she really tried to beat the shit out of me, and then I grabbed the belt and I
Nigga,
snapped.
you were 10.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. There's that
But
point
I was her
where
size
you be like,
at
bruh,
10.
Nigga, you were 10.
it don't
What the
matter,
fuck?
bruh. There's
But
like
yeah,
a
that's what I'm-
point where you're like,
Hey, you gotta think about it, nigga. I used to get my ass whipped for spilling juice.
That's not
I used to get my
funny,
ass whipped for
man.
getting. I got my ass whipped for like a girl beat me up one time. I ain't never told nobody this shit.
That's
this bitch
fair.
beat my ass, but I was only like 8 years old, and
Oh,
then I
no.
went in the house and told my mama. That bitch was like 15.
oh,
I knew I
damn,
couldn't
bruh.
fight that bitch, but I was like, okay,
Should have been talking shit.
yeah. But she did what she did to me. Like I was
Fair.
15. I mean, she was 15. I was like 8 years old. So like, and I told my mom about that. Got my ass whooped for getting my ass whooped
Bruh.
by a bitch. My grandma didn't play that shit. And she went outside. And I dare one of y'all to try him again. Don't touch my motherfucking grandson.
Okay, so imagine, because this is what I think
I just
happened.
hold up before you go. I want to add on. He said, "Bro, that happened to my brother once. He was on the bus and these little girls kept fucking with him, and he knew he could not hit them back because they were girls. And he was in middle school, and they got off on the same bus stop as our neighborhood, and he kept coming home upset and aggravated. And I'm like, I was like, bro, what's wrong with you? He's like, bro, these little girls keep fucking with me, bro. I can't do nothing because they girls. I'm like, all right, bet. Next day, get off of the bus stop. I was like, bro, who are they? He was like, bro, don't do this. Bro, no. he was like, bro, don't do this, please. I was like, nah, point him out. You pointed him out. And I was like, bruh, y'all want to fight? Mind you, these bitches like 12, I'm 17.
Yeah.
I was like, bruh, do y'all want to fight? And it was like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, bruh, y'all keep fucking with my brother, bruh. He a boy, he not gonna hit y'all, bruh. Do you want to fight? And they're like, oh, we don't want to fight. We don't want to fight. I'm like, all right. I was like, bruh, y'all could jump me, bruh. Like, what y'all want to do?
Son,
bruh?
you just wore ass whipping. That's all it is. Don't ever be embarrassed about it. I
Yeah,
never
just get
told
your
this
ass whooping,
story.
bruh. Get your ass whooping.
Don't hit
You'll
women,
grow out of
man.
it.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is there
Fuck
is a point where as a kid though, you grow out of that shit and you're like, this needs to stop.
I hate.
But at this point right now, I won't hit a woman, but I'll beat a bitch ass.
shit.
I'm so
I'm serious
sorry.
about that. I'm so serious.
Oh,
Ain't no one
God.
gonna put their hands on me at this point though. Like I love y'all.
No. It's definitely fair game because definitely domestic abuse goes both ways. There are men that get
Yeah,
beat
there
by
are guys that
females.
really do get beat.
Don't
by
hit them
girls.
for that same principle. But before we leave this topic, that is real. That is real.
Yeah,
so don't
I know
ever
some
judge
dudes
about
that
that.
have
That's
gotten
real shit.
abused
Don't
by
fucking
women
touch
before.
nobody. But at the end of the day, what I think happened with the Wendy Williams shit, that nigga tried to get big, and like you said, at 10, you were like, nah, this ain't gonna work.
Right.
So imagine if you 18, you say some slick shit to Pops that's cheating on your mama, and this nigga talk like he finna do some shit, and you like, nigga, I'm grown as fuck, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm about to get locked up by this shit. And you woke that nigga up like you got like he had somewhere to be.
You remember my machete?
We're not
you
gonna
had
talk
a
about that
machete?
on this podcast.
You had a machete?
Fuck it, let's talk about that real
So
quick.
machete that I had.
Machete.
Machete.
Not
Machete.
machete.
So
Come a little to
like,
the left.
the nigga that my grandma used to deal with. My mama,
Oh,
grandma, my
I
mama.
remember this.
So like this nigga like tried to stay and move in and all that type of shit. So I like, nah nigga, you can't stay here. You supposed to put your hands on my mama and shit like
Let me get a
that.
little bit of that too.
And then
I'm trying to get crossfaded.
so what
You
I
can have
did,
some of this if you want. We got all the yak.
bro, we got everything right now.
We got yak. We're cognac aficionados.
This nigga tried to act like he was gonna stay here, and then I told him he couldn't, and he act like he wasn't gonna get out. I said, well, you know what? In my words, nigga, stay your bitch ass right there. Stay right here. And when I grabbed my machete, the nigga just like, poof. The nigga like disappeared off this shit, nigga. I would not make this shit up.
He
I
wouldn't.
don't like this nigga. I would never like him, nigga. I remember I was like 6 years old trying to dial 911. Don't understand it. My mom would just say call 911. He used to beat the shit out of my mama. I don't forget
That's not
shit.
funny. I'm not laughing.
But it's
at that.
facts though. Facts, nigga. Domestic violence is not good. But guess what? My mama was something else though.
Sure
That's
enough.
just my truth.
But at the
Because
end of the day,
I've seen certain girls actually beat up some of my guy friends, and because like the
Nice.
same
Good.
principle that I was saying earlier about how my brother couldn't hit girls and everything, like I actually had a friend once who was getting abused by a girl, and he felt helpless because it's like he can't hit her type shit. And that shit is real. Like, it goes both ways. And my rule of thumb is do not touch anybody. Like, no matter how angry you are, just don't touch anybody.
if you can get out of the situation, if you not back down in the corner and you can get up out that situation, I would advise anybody to do that shit. Like, just
For real.
step away from
Because
that
even
shit.
ladies
That
out there,
shit,
like, yeah, okay, there is that double standard of, like, men can hit harder than you and blah, 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 or whatever.
Nah.
Just don't hit anybody.
I don't
Men
think
don't
that's a
hit
double
anybody.
standard.
Women don't.
Nah.
I think it is only because it's kind of just like a standard of, like, oh, if a guy hits a girl, it's going to hurt more
Yo,
than
we
if a
gonna do
girl
this
hits a
all
guy.
day.
Where I've seen a girl hit a guy and they have black eyes and fucking
My
boobs
cousin
and shit, and it's
Kanaka
just like,
just got her little
nobody
short
hit
ass
anybody.
whooped by like this. She looked like a damn midget. Like she only I'm about 5'8".
You're 5'8"?
Yeah, she about
What?
5, probably like 5.
Bruh.
5.
Right, I thought you were like 5'11" or something.
Really?
Yeah. I thought you and Daniel are like the same height.
fuck no. I'm definitely
We like
taller.
kind of right there.
Look at this. Sit up. Nah, nigga, you got your fucking.
Sitting
I'm about
doesn't
to pull your
count because
little-
if we're sitting, I'm the same height as you.
Look.
Stand up. Stand up. Well, that doesn't help.
Not on the camera, it don't, but he know.
We
Right,
like
y'all
kind of
are
right
foolish.
there.
Alright, we're gonna go to the next subject. Quan may not know about this either, but I'm gonna explain. So, you know the show Teen Mom, right? On MTV? Where the girls, back in the day, the
This star
girls
from that
used to
turned
be
to a
16.
porn star.
Yeah,
Yes,
one of the
she
girls did turn to a porn star. But
Oh,
Daniel,
God.
put your chair down. You trying to be tall, bro.
I got no high
No, listen. Okay, so one of the girls from Teen Mom got canceled off the show because she shot her dog.
What the fuck?
Yeah, she shot her dog,
Was
but it was
or-
a French bulldog, a little dog, and she tried to say it attacked one of her kids.
That
but
bitch
she
need to
never
go to
got-
hell.
But
Ain't no fucking French
before-
bulldog attacking no goddamn kid.
Before
Fuck it.
that happened, though, while she was on the show, she did a lot of trifling shit. But because she shot the dog, that was the last straw. But the reason why people are talking about her now is because she went on the reunion show. The girl's name is Janelle Evans, and she's very far right. You know, she has fucking...
How you far... I'm sorry to interrupt you. You're not fucking far right if you shoot a fucking dog.
Well, she shot a fucking dog.
That bitch is a goddamn dick fucking Nazi. God damn it.
So I'm gonna bring up some old ass shit. Okay, Michael Vick, you got locked up for fighting dogs. Wasn't even your thing. Like, they were bred to fight pit bulls. Like, wait a minute, a French bull got shot for what?
I don't
Killed
think
it.
dog should
Bitch,
be
a French fucking bulldog
like
is this
bitch
big. All these niggas do is sound like pigs,
Janelle.
love you,
Her name
and
is
follow
Janelle
you.
Evans, and the reason why she's going viral right now is because she's far right, and she made posts against Colin Kaepernick, calling him all types of names and all types of whatever. So she went to the reunion, and Colin Kaepernick's wife was on the show and basically put her in check. Like, bro, you've been talking about my husband, and we just want you to know, when Colin kneels before the flag, it does not mean he's anti-military. He's bringing awareness to the fact that black people get oppressed and do not get the freedom that every other American gets. Are you listening to me, or are you talking?
I'm hearing. He's looking up for some clarity.
So a lot of people were like, it wasn't Nessa's place to talk about her husband on the show.
So this is a white girl.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
People are saying it wasn't Nessa's place to talk about Colin on the show because it wasn't a Colin Kaepernick show. It was about Teen Mom. But in my opinion, if somebody is talking about Daniel...
It's alright.
Listen, if somebody's talking about Daniel on Facebook for months, and I finally get to see you in person, it's on site, bruh. I'm about to talk to you. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck what type of platform it is.
I love it.
And I don't give a fuck if it's backstage. I want it to be on stage or it could be on air. Like, bitch, you've been talking about my dude. What's up? Like, you don't know what the fuck he's saying for you. You don't know him personally. Like, and a lot of people were like, oh, she should be fired because it wasn't about her boyfriend. But fuck that shit. Don't be talking about my dude, bruh.
See, that's the problem with today. Everybody gets so comfortable behind these fucking keyboards and these phones until a nigga pull up on your ass.
What are you gonna do?
Nah, niggas be looking like, hey, this is what my boy said.
And she started crying.
Of course, that's what they fucking do.
She started crying.
No, when a nigga
walked off stage.
When a nigga pull up on your ass,
I'm gonna tell you, keep talking.
You gonna look like a fucking moose. And if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, you ever seen a goddamn animal in the goddamn woods whenever a car coming, they just, especially a goddamn moose, they just be sitting there just, oh, what the fuck?
Here, I'm gonna play this out loud so y'all can hear it.
You did exactly that to me. Yes, you did. You posted hateful comments on social media about my family, about my man.
Look, because you haven't seen it.
You knew that. I've seen it. Yes, you did. And you posted it, and we can pull up the messages. But listen, just listen to this before we pull it up, because I want you to just hear the full thing. But I just still have no idea what's going on. These are the comments that were said.
That's a long shit for you to not know what the fuck you talking about.
I honestly have no idea who your boyfriend is or husband. No, he's been on set. But okay, hold on. Give me a second.
Wow.
I know. Well, I'm just saying. I don't know. Janelle, this is an open, healthy conversation that I would like to have with you.
See?
Please understand something. My man used his platform to peacefully protest systemic oppression in this country, specifically police brutality against black people. Men, women, and children are dying, wrongfully dying, and people who are doing this are not.
That's disrespectful.
That is the issue. It has nothing to do with military men, military women. Okay, because they fought for our Constitution to peacefully protest all of us. I would have appreciated if you had contacted me. I would have been more than happy, Janelle, to have a healthy conversation. I don't know anything about your husband. I swear.
We could really stop it right there.
No, I want him to see this.
I'm done with this.
With that?
This is exactly why I didn't come here. Janelle, why did you lie? I want to go have an open conversation. No, this is about orphan. This is about my storyline.
Can you please stop it? Because I want to say this right now. You see how the second she started crying, it's about her now? Like,
people want that lady fired for bringing it up.
Shout out to you, black woman. I don't know her name.
Her name's Nessa.
Nessa, shout out to you. Shout out to you. This is the typical story how it go. Like, bitches act like they don't know nothing, especially white women. They act like they don't know nothing. They invading a black home. Like, fuck all that shit. That's why I don't sleep with white women like that. Fuck that shit. Shouts out to you. Straighten that little white bitch out, cause nigga.
It's not even a white or black thing though, bro. Like you gotta understand, like it, cause niggas be dead ass wrong too sometimes. Black women everybody be dead ass wrong at some point.
But how dare you like cheat on me with a black bitch? Not not to do this.
Okay, look. The thing is, regardless of the race, if you say some shit, stick by your shit. Stick by your shit.
Fuck the white or black.
Stick by your shit.
I understand exactly what y'all saying.
Because if I say some shit on social media and if somebody confronts me, I'm like, yeah, that's what the fuck I said. I'm not gonna start fucking crying, talking about, oh, I don't even know y'all.
But that's the way. That's the way to get up out of it.
Yeah, but like when you let's be real,
shit,
bro. Let's be real though, because this shit's going on the internet and all that shit. How many fucking white friends do you have?
One thing I will say. That
2 fucking minutes.
Hold on. One thing I will say that 30% agrees with Quan is, and I have white women in my family, and they have wholeheartedly admitted to me that they do this shit. White women will do this thing, and not all. When they feel like they're put against the wall, they will cry.
Right.
I have white women in my family that will tell me straight up, oh, I know how I can get over this bill collector. I'm just going to cry. I love them to death, but they have admitted to me that that's certain things that they do. I've even gotten into arguments with certain white women, and I love white people. I'm not trying to be prejudiced. All my white people out there that like to be like, oh, Nadja, you're racist towards white women, even though I don't understand how reverse racism is a thing. That's a whole different topic. All I'm saying is I do have some people in my family that will acknowledge their privilege and will be like, oh, I know as a woman and as a white woman, I can cry and people will gain sympathy towards me and feel like I'm being attacked.
Can I pause you right there?
That's all I'm trying to say.
I'm gonna pause you right there, because even when it becomes, because I've seen that too much lately for the past, since however you've been on YouTube, and me and people don't even know, somebody pointed out to you today that me and this guy were on YouTube even before you were on there.
Right.
We've been on this platform. Half of my fucking family is white. Don't try to hit me with that PC shit talking about this. You know what the fuck we're saying, bro. And if you want to act like you don't know what we're saying, that's a personal choice at that point.
It's fucking reality.
It's culture shock.
Like, it's reality.
It's culture shock.
To some people, yeah.
It's culture shock to everybody that doesn't acknowledge it. Because at the end of the day, it's right in front of you. It's either nature or nurture. It's either in your nature to act like that, or you've been nurtured to think that it's okay. But at the end of the day,
culture shock means simply, to people that don't understand this shit, you can't keep like skipping over the simple fact that you white and I'm black, or you are this and I'm that.
Right, you can't be like, I don't see color type shit.
And don't hear color. What kind of shit is that? We all talk different, we look different, but at the same time, don't keep overlooking that shit. No, don't just think that you can just keep walking in and expect us to not say shit.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna say something.
If the roles are reversed here, and the white woman called out the black woman for being like, oh, you was talking all that shit, what's up? And the black woman
like,
cried, they'll be like, see, look at this bitch, she didn't want to own up to all that shit. But now you want this lady fired because this woman was talking about her fucking husband standing up for social injustice.
And I get it,
like,
this is not, and I get it that it's not the Nessa show. I get it that this was about Teen Mom, but all y'all out there that be on that on-site shit, this was on-site.
Yeah.
This was on-site.
You can't be about it half the time and not be about it the whole time.
It's different if Janelle said some shit behind the scenes, and she hit her up behind the scenes. Janelle is a celebrity. She posts something on Facebook where fans follow her on Facebook. That is on a platform. This was on a platform. So that on-site has to be equivalent. That was on a platform, and she met her on site. Like, I don't think that was inappropriate.
And this woman handled it very.
She handled it very classy.
Did.
That's the thing. Everybody trying to paint her as an angry black woman. She was not angry. She was like,
on some
I want to have a
shit.
healthy
She handled
conversation.
it very appropriately, and I really respect that whole thing. So, big shots to you. Fuck that
Before
shit.
we move, and I hate to always have the last word, I always say it, it's funny how even though she handled it so gracefully,
classy,
somebody's still crying. Like I could see it, the bitch was like, bitch, And what's up with that shit you was talking on Facebook,
Also, right.
bitch? What you trying to
seen
do?
some shit on
If
reality
it comes
TV,
like, if it came from the hood, that's what the fuck would have happened to you,
Right.
white ass. So
Oh no,
bitch, get
them
out your
fucking
feelings.
extensions would have been
Would've came out.
white, black, Puerto
Also
Rican,
fucking-
Chinese. You would have been
Right.
fucked
If
up.
that was
That's
Bad
why I
Girls
said it ain't a
Club,
white or black
right.
thing at
like,
all.
If
You
that
just
was
don't
Bad
talk
Girls
shit.
Club, she would have been like, oh, so what's that shit you was talking, bitch? Like, it
I
wasn't
would
even
bitch
like
get
that.
like real mean and pluck your little eyelashes
Right,
too.
like, it
Pluck
wasn't
them-
even like
pluck them bitches off. Fuck you,
Oh, and
bitch.
some background on Janelle, bro. Before this happened, she got into a fender bender with somebody, right? And her son was in the car. And she was like, oh, bro, you trying to hit me, blah, 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 blah. And the dude was still trying to move around her. This bitch pulled out a gun. And her son got scared.
Yeah, she got her kid taken away
Right.
for that
She
dumb
got her
shit.
kid taken away for that. And then, you know, when the cops came, Janelle's mom was like, your son told me you pulled a gun out on him. And she looked at her son like, you a traitor type shit. And she was like, I didn't pull no gun out on him. And even the producers was like, Janelle pulled out a gun. Like,
The bitch
bruh,
crazy, but she ain't
Bitch
about
wild.
White people shit.
bitch, wow.
I'm sorry to
Bitch,
white
wow.
people.
No,
Sorry.
it's crazy because I know where you came from, bro, and I get what you're trying to say. And people might misinterpret it, but you're not fucking saying like white people
All,
as a fucking
right, all
ethnic.
white
You're talking.
people.
You're in Florida. You see
Yeah, and
Florida
that's what I'm
man
trying to
shit,
say.
and that's what
why
it is.
I feel
It's
like
that
people
South
be getting
shit,
me
bro.
misconstrued because it's like, bro, when you live in Florida, where it's like we see certain white people that are having Confederate flags on their truck, fucking all types of crazy
Especially
shit.
Ocean Way.
We know
No,
people.
hold
Bruh,
on.
we know. I know somebody
Hold up.
personally.
Put this bitch in reverse.
Hold
Put
on,
this
I
bitch in
know. Hold
reverse.
on, real quick.
Yeah,
I know
get it.
somebody personally that was shot by a white supremacist. Personally, that has a fucking memorial at a gas station. Like, bruh, like it's just we know
That was
certain
national
things.
news,
It
too.
was national news. There's been an HBO documentary about somebody I knew personally that got shot by a white supremacist.
But then
Like,
people
it's
tell you
just-
that it's nothing.
Right, and it's just like, so, but I also have certain white boyfriends who, yeah, they like to surf, yeah, they like
They
to drink
listen to
beers,
trap music.
they listen to trap
They'll
music.
fuck with
We
you.
get along with
All
them.
that shit.
If a cop fuck with me, they're gonna put that cop in check. That's why I'm like, I'm not trying to say all white people, but we're not gonna act like there isn't a certain type of white person that be on that bullshit. Like, we not gonna pretend that white person doesn't exist. That's all I'm trying to say.
I remember coming from all the way from Rains. I transferred to First Coast. I would never forget this shit. They posted them bitches on the news for hanging a black baby doll with a fucking noose from the courtyard. I never forgotten that shit.
And
And
for
I never
those of you
will.
that don't know, that's like inner city to the outskirts type shit.
Like,
Transfer.
how the fuck you do that? Never
Man.
forgotten that shit.
It's hard to come back from that, but for somebody that's never seen that from your perspective, bro, of course you're gonna have your kind of like.
They had the
Bruh,
fucking baby doll,
There
just
are
a
people
black,
in
and that
Texas
shit
that have
made the
been
fucking
hung
news, bro.
recently.
That
Man,
made
what
the
did they
news.
do about it? They couldn't
Nothing.
do
They
shit.
don't do anything.
Before we move on, I was fucking the other day. I was at the gas station. I was just leaving work, bro. I was at the beach, and you know what did I tell you today? I was like, if people don't disrespect you, they deserve a certain level of respect as a human being.
Yeah, for sure.
Whatever. I just told you that.
Correct.
I was at the beach. I always speak to my elders because Boosie told me, respect your elders. You'll live longer.
Right.
I see this old man. I always say, how are you doing? It's an older Caucasian gentleman. This motherfucker fucked up teeth. Just look at me. And upon further research, because I'm not even that shallow. I'm not even examining you like that because you're older. I examine niggas from the hood like that because I'm like, you might want what I got. You might fuck, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy I examine my niggas like that, but they don't do shit to me. But this motherfucker didn't mean me no good. Wouldn't even give me a head nod when I try to acknowledge him. When I look at him, MAGA hat 2020, his fucking niece in the car, these poor ass motherfuckers trying to put $2 in they goddamn F-150.
I don't get why poor ass.
Before you say anything though, ankle tat on the bitch, Dixie flag, South will rise again. And I'm like, oh, of course you ain't gonna speak to me even though I'm trying to respect you.
I don't
South
get
will
why
rise
poor
again. Y'all lost.
Southern people
Y'all fucking
are
lost.
so-
Fuck y'all.
But, bruh, True T, any of y'all that don't know, and I'm pretty sure y'all don't know,
Oh,
True
God.
T, bruh, white people love Daniel. White people love Daniel. I don't know why, but they love Daniel, bruh. I always get mixed emotions from white people. Like, some people will see, like, how I'm coming off. Because, like he said, like, I respect everybody regardless of your color, religion, fucking sexuality. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna respect you.
Energy, bro. Like, I don't want to disrespect nobody.
Every walks of life, bruh. A dude could be wearing a MAGA hat and a Confederate flag
They
t-shirt.
gonna fuck with
They're gonna fuck with Daniel. It's so weird. Like, they always fuck with him. It's
I have a lot of
so
conservative
weird.
beliefs, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like I can't. Even if I do not understand or agree with anything somebody else is saying.
Yeah, my nigga Danny 10 times. Flame life.
All right, let's.
I'm kind of lost.
Right now. Should we leave it?
Yeah, we should leave it. What were we just talking about?
I was basically saying that, like, even when you have like certain type of people, bro, you can't judge them for their beliefs and shit because there's always a person at the end of that.
Go on, put your fucking headphones on.
Oh shit.
No, I feel the same way because, like, I'm cool with people who, because I'm a very liberal person, but I feel like I'm very on the fence.
And
about
I'm not.
things. No, because, like, I feel like I'm very on the fence about things because I have some conservative views, but I have majority liberal views. But I can still hang out with the conservative person, and because I'm the type of person where it's like, you can have different views than me, but I'm not gonna cancel you or be like, oh, fuck you type of thing, because it's like, your views aren't personally affecting my life.
Right.
Like, I'm not like, you're not hurting my life. Like,
so
you know
basically you're saying like everybody should mind their fucking business to a certain
It's about
point.
minding your business
Just
and
like
accepting people for having
like
different
the way
business.
that I look at it from me being 15 to 29, the old me would have just like, nigga, fuck you, let's knuckle up.
Right.
But then like now I'm just like, okay, so what kind of food we ordering today? Like I'm not even on that type of time.
Switch
with
it
you,
up.
period. Like fuck that.
But I ain't
I
gonna
also
lie.
feel like certain people aren't cultured from meeting people from different places.
Yeah, it's culture
Because
shock.
if you're just all in your city and like, oh, I'm only talking to people in my city, and then you meet somebody from a different country and then you hear their views and you're like, whoa, that's wild. But it's like, bro, you gotta be open-minded because, like, you're in your own bubble. And if somebody comes into your bubble that respects you as a person, but they just have personal beliefs that are different, that's them. That don't got shit to do with you.
That used to be a problem with us. Like, I make a song, you know what I'm saying, post it, you know what I'm saying, 2,000 views. I make a song with Quan, his cousin, on some fucking city shit, you know what I'm saying, we make it happen. That bitch blowing up. YouTube take it down because, you know, his people in it acting crazy. You take down Popular Demand, whatever, we might be at 30,000, whatever, they take it down, but niggas fuck with that. It's culture shock. People don't enjoy or appreciate or like what they don't understand. You gotta work on that. For real.
All of my youngins out there, if you're very liberal, because I know that liberal, no, I'm talking about my fucking 16, 17, 18 year olds.
Oh, you talking about jitterbugs.
Yeah. All y'all out there, because I know internet is very impressionable and you're like, oh my god, if somebody cancels this, I have to cancel that. Think of it this way.
Fuck that.
You don't like tomatoes, but your best friend likes tomatoes.
I don't like them shits.
Are you gonna stop hanging out with them because they put tomatoes on their food and not on yours? Like, you're not eating tomatoes. You're not eating like, bruh, I hate pineapples on pizza. But I'm not gonna be like, bruh, I'm not gonna hate you for putting pineapples on your pizza because it's not on my fucking
I'm gonna
pizza.
stop hanging out with y'all. I'm not gonna hang out with y'all because y'all don't like pineapple. See how stupid that is?
What if I got
mad? But hey, I ain't gonna lie. If I had a big ass stupid redneck truck, I might fly a Confederate flag on that bitch just to be stupid.
I will
You
say,
would never do that.
the line will
listen,
listen.
just to piss people
The
off.
line would be
I like
crossed.
pissing people off.
The line would be crossed if
That's me.
your friend does not believe in abortions and you want to get an abortion, and your friend is like, you're a piece of shit for getting that abortion, and that is affecting your mental state, then I understand why you would be like, okay, I don't want pineapples on my pizza, but you want ones on yours, but I need to get the fuck away from you. That's like serious shit, I get it. But when it's little shit, I don't feel like that's a deal breaker. But shit like that, I understand why you don't want to be around that person anymore. Because I wouldn't want to.
If you want to do a medical procedure on yourself, nobody should know about it anyway. If you want to disclose that type of thing in confidence to somebody, they should see that you cared enough about them and what they think of you and how much of a friend that they were to you to disclose something so emotional about that. Judging them should be nowhere near
your mind spec like no,
Right.
like, okay,
You should be trying to comfort
like
this
I would be
person
like
for
whatever
what they
you
dealt
do,
with.
I fuck with you, but you know.
Cause something like that, no matter how you deal with it, is never a fucking
Like my
positive
sister, bro.
thing.
Like my sister got 3 kids, bro. But she got Khalil and Kylie, and then we got Famous Freeman on the way. And I was
Famous?
like, yes, that blew my mind. I was like, okay, this bitch is.
I'm not laughing at
officially
the
getting-
name.
No, I
I'm
know,
just
bro.
like, fuck.
Trust me, I know. And I
That's
was like,
crazy.
what the fuck?
I feel like he's gonna be famous.
I hope so.
No, I feel like
Famous Freeman.
I don't think there's anybody
Nephew.
in America named Famous.
I don't even understand where you got that name from.
That's some shit.
But shout out to
Diamond Freeman.
Shout out to Quan's
Famous
cousin real
Freeman.
quick. Quan's cousin is Norman Freeman. And I know y'all know who Norman Freeman is. I know y'all know. Bro, I love your cousin's videos,
Norman, bro.
Your cousin is like my
What's
favorite
happening,
person
bro?
on
That's the nigga that be at
Instagram, bro.
McDonald's and
Yes,
Norman Freeman, bro. Shout out to you.
I
Hold
love
on.
your cousin so much. I know y'all know who Norman Freeman is. He is like a
Yeah,
meme god, bro. Like he is a meme.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the nigga that be. I was just making sure. I
Where
like
he be pretending to be a crackhead on Times Square, bro. I love him, bro. That is like
The
gold,
little,
bro.
he
is
played that
so
like auntie
funny.
and all that.
Yes, it's so funny. I love him
All
so
right,
much.
all right. What do we
Okay,
got
okay,
next?
we're gonna go to the
We
next
got two
subject.
more.
We got 2 more subjects. Okay, do you know who Mama June is from Honey Boo Boo? You know Honey Boo Boo Child?
And
Yeah,
then-
her mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Mama June.
Let me
currently-
tell them. Let me tell
Okay,
them.
go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you how you understand shit. You remember how her mom was talking to this chomo motherfucker?
That has
No,
nothing to do with the story.
no, no. I'm
Why don't
building
you just
it
let
up.
me do it?
No, I
so
got
you can
this.
build up off after.
All right, so now the court was like, you shouldn't fuck with this chomo nigga, whatever. She kept fucking with him. Now she smokes crack and she's living at a casino with the nigga.
No,
And,
wait.
Recently,
That's why I should have
True,
said.
true story.
Wait.
true story. And recently, she's been arrested, right, for crack possession, right? And like recently, they did an intervention and shit. They're trying to get to her. She passed out in the fucking intervention. It was
Before
on
you
TMZ.
finish
It was
this,
a hot
is
mess.
this, do you think it's more money or you think it's
Oh no,
a
it's
true story?
fucked up. It's
Mental
true
issues.
story.
Mental
Who the
issues,
fuck
shit.
fakes their teeth falling out and shit and crack addiction for fame? If you fucking smoke crack to be famous, you're Tyrone Biggums at that point.
If
So
you
it
smoke
sound
crack
like
in
you need some
2019,
more
you got
scatty and butter, okay? We not even I don't feel sorry for your big ass. You
She ain't big no more.
you slim bitch, but you still
There's
fat in the
there's no
inside.
big
bitch.
crackheads, bro.
I
She's
don't
not
care
big.
about that shit. No. We don't
So
care about
now
Honey
she
Boo Boo.
lives at a casino.
Okay.
You know how casinos you have them little suites and you can live in there and then go downstairs.
Yeah.
Well, she lives there now, and her kids are no longer in her custody.
Yeah, with her sister.
They're
or
with her
whatever.
sister or whoever the fuck they're with now. But Mama June just cracked the fuck out at the casinos and spending money and being cracked out. And that's
So what
what's
you
going on.
did, you sound like you made enough money.
Mhm.
You done set your family straight. So it
Kinda.
look like y'all not gonna
Kinda.
make another TV show. So
Nah,
this is
nah,
how you
nah.
handle this.
Yeah.
You just get yourself together. However you want to do it, I don't know. Preferably get back with your daughter, and Honey Boo Boo might be a honey the shit. That's how I feel about that.
Nah.
That's just my brain.
Honey Boo Boo is still young. She has another
She
daughter
got like
named
13.
Pumpkin. Pumpkin's probably like 16, 17. Pumpkin's pregnant. She's bisexual, but she's pregnant. And, you know, she's going through her own little thing. And now Honey Boo Boo hasn't really been talking for real about what's going on because now she's at that age. Because, you know, when you're 12, 11, 13, people like to treat you like a child, but you know what the fuck's going on. So she knows what the fuck's going on. So she's just kind of just been like out to see.
I mean,
for
the
real.
way that you put it is like I should have sympathy for this, but it's just
No, you should. If the only person I have sympathy for is Honey Boo Boo
And
because
it
she's
fits
12,
for her.
13,
because
whatever.
that story
Right.
was hers.
I don't got no sympathy for fucking Mama June because, bruh, for one, you started dating a nigga that molested your oldest daughter.
Okay,
Right.
Where's this coming from?
She
Wait a
she
minute.
got back
Who's
with a
talking to her?
dude who molested her oldest
I never
daughter.
knew this.
Yeah.
Now you know,
I don't watch
nigga.
that shit.
And-
Alright, let me stop both of y'all there. We're not gonna sit here and act like she ain't been hitting the pookie this whole fucking time, bro.
What the fuck is a?
You don't just fucking start smoking crack after you get famous. This bitch been smoking crack with this nigga this whole... No, yes, the fuck she was.
You want me to tell you why she wasn't?
She was probably doing coke and then it got too expensive.
You want me to tell you why she wasn't? I agree with you that she was doing coke before it got too expensive.
I've been fucking around all that bullshit.
But listen. When people get that gastric bypass, when people get that weight loss, and they get obsessed with losing...
So she's on that Jenny crack diet.
Nah, just listen to me. When you get obsessed with losing weight, you're gonna do the cheapest thing possible to lose weight. So usually when people want to lose weight, they do speed, crack, or coke.
I don't really think it's that. I really don't.
Right, she had a whole TV show about her losing weight.
Okay, so like when you let me put it this way. You would never. That's just like crack you smoking high grade to Reggie again. Yeah, nobody's not doing that.
Yeah.
You gonna do coke.
She living in a hotel.
She ain't living at the fucking motel. Hey, this bitch living at the casino. And this is what I want to say earlier.
She got arrested for crack.
Do that.
Hold on. It's ironic that their show is on the Learning Channel. Honey Boo Boo.
They don't make no shows for her no more. They cut her.
No, but it was on the Learning Channel. Think about that. Let that marinate. Second of all, she ain't at the fucking Encanto Lodge. She's at the fucking Flamingo Reno or some bullshit smoking crack. This bitch still getting residuals and she's just spending on that pookie.
That makes sense. Like you still getting the residuals from the shows.
Yeah.
Like,
you think she ain't had Honey Boo Boo on a contract every time somebody says what was her little slogan? I'm sorry for cutting. No. Every time somebody says Honey Boo Boo child in real life, she probably makes like a dollar.
Like you never go. You're not going broke. You just can't do it the way you used to do.
Exactly.
It. So now like you getting all this type of old money. But it's
and then I feel bad for Honey Boo Boo's father.
I feel bad all around.
I feel bad for Honey Boo Boo's father because he wants to be in Honey Boo Boo's life so bad.
It's addiction.
It's TV, man.
Honey Boo Boo's dad wants to be in his child's life so bad, but Mama June be cutting him out because he went and got a new bitch. He done married a new woman.
That's what he should.
But because he married a new woman and still wants Honey Boo Boo to be in his life, Mama June's like, no, fuck you, because you married a new bitch. But on some country shit. Like, nah, fuck you.
I love you like air. You like, start smoking crack, I'm out.
Bro, I would never smoke crack. What the fuck do I look like smoking crack?
I'm just saying, like,
it's 2019, not 1889.
Like, you better pop some perks.
Put some DMT in it.
I'm not doing no drugs. I ain't doing no drugs.
Put some real shit in it. If you're gonna go out, if you're gonna go out, go out a real way. Go out a real way. Put all the drugs in.
Shit, DMX hit the Pookie and went platinum.
Okay, this is kind of off topic, but has anybody ever died from crack?
No, they say crack kills. Ski Loco been around the hood for how long?
Because, bruh, I know like fucking 70-year-old crackheads. Has anybody ever died?
Nah, crack doesn't kill.
I'm not saying crack.
It kills your mental. It kills your
social status,
yourself. But I mean, crack lives. It lives.
I think
that's why. What was Ronald Reagan thinking? Like trying to kill off black folks with crack? Because, bruh, nobody ain't dying off crack.
Hey, I once seen a crackhead dodge a goddamn Silverado.
I've seen a crackhead do a backflip.
And I got it on camera.
I seen my crackhead go in a three-wheel motion on your ass, nigga.
On a
fuck you talking about?
Beach cruiser.
Knock on my window, nigga. Look, I got $2 right now. But when I come right back, I got 50. I got 20. I got you. I used to be a crack dealer. I know shit.
Bruh.
Let's do it.
Statutes of limitation. He's fine.
Flame light.
First time I ever seen somebody eat a crack rock, I was with him.
Eat a
this nigga
crack
ate
rock?
that shit. I didn't even know that was possible.
Listen,
this nigga ate that bitch.
Straight up.
He ate it.
These are real facts, bro.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I thought he dumped it off.
He could have died. He could have died off that.
So if you were to like do crack, could you die of a heart attack? Like since it's an upper.
I mean, theoretically, yes.
Very loaded.
Literally,
you can do it.
You could die of a heart attack. It never happened. Like the same as if you were to like.
It's just like who's gonna sniff a whole 8-ball by themselves?
Nah, you just need a little bit, and then you whoop,
I don't think they gonna do that.
Nah, they smoking it. They ain't sniffing.
All right,
shit.
so we're getting on the last topic of the day.
The fuck?
And I did this specifically. This was a fan favorite requested by
I hate where that just went. Goddamn.
Listen.
Niggas don't give a fuck about crack when it's like, we've been there. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm not finna feel bad about that.
Can you see what I see right there?
Yeah, alright.
Okay, so this is our last topic. and this is a special request from my subscribers. Quan, they wanted me to ask you about certain zodiac signs. I don't know how you feel about zodiacs or if you even believe in stuff like that.
Okay.
Do you know anything about that?
Well, I'm an Aries.
Right, that's why we fuck with him so
I'm
much.
an Aries.
He's an Aries.
I don't
so
really
we fuck with him.
I don't really know much about it, but I will tell you that I'm a real nigga. If you wanna meet me, hit me up. If you wanna.
How you feel about P? She was a Pisces.
So hold on. Before we get on that, I want to tell you guys some classic Aries traits that Quan has.
Oh shit.
First Aries trait that Quan has is he's a very loyal person, for sure. He's very loyal.
Straight up.
Second Aries quality that Quan has is that he will tell you exactly how he feels at any moment, whether it hurts your feelings or not, because he wants you to know the truth.
Hey, you hurt my feelings.
Third quality is that when he's upset, he's upset. I've never seen it. Me personally,
That's
I've
good
never
for
seen
you.
it before.
I have.
But I've heard other people on this panel have seen it. Me personally, I've never seen it.
Shit, we both seen each other. Anyway,
That's a side that we don't ever gonna discuss. Like,
but my best friend is an Aries, and I have seen it. So, and he's an Aries male as well. So I've seen it before. So I know it can be pretty intense. Because when I saw the Aries rage, I was just sitting there like.
he's not really into zodiac signs. We were just talking about that, and you kind of didn't. But what do you think about P? She
What
a
sign
Pisces.
is she's a Pisces.
who's P? Who's that?
We're not gonna say her name, but
Who is
she
it?
was
What
in
is it?
Tallahassee.
Oh God. Okay. You know what? I used to love that girl. I really did, bro. Like,
What was the
that-
downfall? Make it
The
quick.
downfall was this, like, I'm better than that. I'm better than that whole situation. I got a lot of love for her, and I'm never gonna, like, shit
Was
on
she
her.
very emotional?
Definitely. In a weird way, though.
Too much.
You remember the other P?
Was she? Hold on, I want to quiz him. Was she very fickle-minded, like wanted to do one thing one time, then another thing, and then another thing, and then another
Still
thing?
to this
Yeah,
day.
and then
Shit
everything
crazy.
that had to do with me, those thoughts included me. Everything.
Yeah.
When's your current's birthday?
Your current person you're talking to. When's her birthday?
March 5th.
March 5th. So she's a Taurus. No. She's a Pisces also.
No, because
You're fucked. She's a Pisces.
Hey, yo, I didn't even look at that. Wait a minute.
Stuck. You're stuck.
Really?
She's a Pisces
Yeah.
also.
You love
No, I thought
Pisces,
Taurus come after.
Taurus is in
Taurus and
May.
Aries.
Taurus is in May. April is Aries.
And then
That sucks.
Pisces, yeah.
Pisces,
That makes sense why she
Aries,
cried.
Taurus,
Like, okay.
Gemini.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they're very emotional, but they are very like all into you though. Like once they're into you, they are into you. Like,
But I'm a nice person though. Everybody should like me. I'm very nice to everybody.
but the misconception about Pisces, because they're so emotional, is if they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They can manipulate the fuck out of you, bruh. And it may not be a bad thing, bruh. They are very smart. Like, they can make a friend with a fucking doorknob. Like, they're very fucking smart.
I fucking know.
Super smart.
I know a lot about zodiac signs. I know Sagittarius is freaky, but they
When
be
I do,
loud.
we should have talked about my business on this fucking podcast.
We're not talking about your business. We use code names. We're not talking about it.
Yeah, bro.
And then we don't
share
even
it.
know the person that you're talking about. So
I
it's not,
fuck
we're
with her,
just
I
talking
know.
about the zodiac signs.
I know Sagittarius be loud, possibly bougie, but they real freaky. I know Leos be big headed, but they still down to earth at the same time.
When I think about Leos,
Geminis.
Geminis are all over the fucking place, but I love Geminis. But Leos are
me
very
personally,
confident.
I never looked into signs though. It was just more of
You should.
who are you type of thing. If I like you, I like you.
Yeah, that's
That's
how I
just
am too. But then when you get into zodiac, you start noticing similarities of why you like. that
I've
person.
read it. I've read into it, and then like I only read my sign, so yeah, I only read that shit. And then it was like, well, damn, this sounds just like me. But then when I look at my everyday life, I mean, like, fuck that shit. Like, I don't read into that.
Yeah, you
I only
shouldn't
love
use a zodiac sign to
people for
determine why you're with. Like, for example, my aunt and my uncle. My aunt is a Pisces and my uncle's is a Leo. According to the zodiac sign, they're not compatible at all.
But
and they've
people
been
do
together
that,
for
though.
10 years. They're married. They got a baby. Like, and it works.
So, yo, I'm 29 and I still hear the same shit.
Don't last.
Don't you say that.
Bro, you 25, bro.
Don't you say that. Nobody calls me, oh, you don't do that. I'm still fine with it too.
You're old.
Face ass. Anyways,
You're old.
so this is why, like, I got my shit. No,
I'm
I
sorry.
just don't like that. Like, the whole looking at, like, people, like, what they sign is, like, none of that shit.
I mean,
makes
but
sense.
it's real. Like, I've never met an Aquarius that I didn't particularly like.
Same.
I've only met one Libra that like was on some bullshit.
Dude, I've met multiple Libras on some bullshit.
I
but
like air
still like
signs.
them.
Period.
I love air signs. I
like
love
water signs.
I like
What's that mean?
Aries. I like
Air signs?
You're a fire sign because you're Aries. I love Aries. I love Leos. I love Libras. I love Aquarius.
So what does that mean? Air sign.
You gotta look it up.
Okay,
dog.
so it's
I don't
like,
think
you
we
know,
got
have you
enough
ever seen
battery
Avatar:
time.
The Last Airbender?
Hamburger.
Okay, so in case the battery ends by itself, thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next week. Okay, anyway, as what we were saying, as what we were saying, it's funny that you say flame life because you're a fire sign. So you as an
That
Aries,
shit just flew
you're
over
a
his
fire
head like
sign.
a goofy dog.
You're fire, right? That's your element.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
that's your element.
Hey.
Me and Daniel, our sign is air. And now it's crazy with elements because when you think of fire, you think of destruction, but fire can also light
Yeah.
your darkness in a cave. It can show you the way.
Or it
It
can
can
bring
give you
light.
warmth.
You really feel
It
that
can give
way?
you light.
Y'all feel that way?
Yeah,
That's the
like
truth.
it can. Like, bruh, fire can give you warmth. It can give you light. It can show you the way through a dark tunnel. Like, it's not all destruction. In the same way with air, we're very fluid. When it's hot, we can give you cold.
And we'll
Can,
put that
can,
fire
can I
out.
hold
Put
both of you
fire
guys?
out.
Can I? Please?
Oh, this.
Yeah,
This is
bro.
God.
No,
Oh, we
get your
gotta
ass
stand up. Okay.
Yeah.
We gotta
Bro, you gotta come in. Okay.
I really mean that shit, dog.
Oh, your beard's on me, dog. Goddamn.
That, I mean, bro, like, that's
Ah,
love, bro.
shit.
That's
All
fucking
right,
love, bro.
we're gonna have a heart to
No,
heart.
like, you can cut this camera shit, bro. You know,
No,
bro.
we finna cut it. We
Yeah,
finna
we
cut it the
is.
right way. though.
Damn, bro, like, for real, bro?
Yeah, we gotta cut it before we have this
Alright,
heart
so,
to heart.
so we're about to go because we're about to have a heart to heart.
God
But
damn.
that's pretty much how we feel about the zodiac signs. We gave y'all what y'all wanted for that little minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for the podcast. And I guess we're posting on Sundays now because fuck it, we're being real with
That's how
ourselves.
shit
We
happens.
be getting drunk on this podcast, bruh.
We want to give a big ups to fucking LA Free for
Hey,
showing
shout out
up.
to Quan.
Cheers to you, my
Let us
friend.
know if you
Give me a
guys
big
want.
cheers with
Let
this
us know if
shit.
you guys want Quan on the next podcast or any other podcast.
It's
We'll be sure
definitely
to put
gonna
up.
come back.
Give
I
some
got
Quan
y'all.
some compliments in the comments because I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that
Give
would
him some
ignite that
compliments.
fire.
Don't give him no compliments. Give him some compliments.
Hey, just remember it's Big 2-5, nigga. Big 2-5.
Alright. And
Alright.
as always, y'all have a fucking good Sunday. I shouldn't have said fucking, but love y'all. Stay tuned for the next one.